Good afternoon, ladybugs and yellow jackets. So welcome to this week's episode of Handmade Home Shopping. It is February 7th. It is the first episode of the month. So thank you for joining us. I want to first get our classic things out of the way. Please, if you will, like, subscribe, and scratch the bell. We're doing different adjectives at every show this year. That's good. So this show is Scratch the Bell. Thank you so much for doing that. And then also, I would like to remind everybody, today's the 7th, so tomorrow is the cutoff date. You guys have one more day to go to this link, tinyurl.com/Gnomeo2020, like, oh, Gnomeo, wherefore, Gnomeo, and put in your guesses. We have 5 different sock gnomes that are up for being claimed. Hey, you took my jar of candy that I used for the example. They all have little jars of candy hearts. You have whoever gets the closest guesses to the closest of the right amount wins. Yeah, like this wins the jar of candy and the Gnomeo that goes with it. So please do that if you want to just have a little bit of fun that is not necessarily related to going out on a super stressful date or something, right? It's just good times for Valentine's. And the last thing, of course, is a shout out to our show sponsor today, which is Pixie's Potions. I'm sorry. Ooh, boy, I said that wrong. And Pixie's Potions is a single mom-run Tacoma-based business. They specialize in healthy alternatives to everyday personal care. Ooh, I'm losing my screen right here. I just want to get their, excuse me, let me get their, whoop, there we go, their little ticker up. And you've probably heard me talk about them here on the show. They've been on the show before as well. And they feature high-quality, responsibly sourced ingredients from Better Shea Butter, Majestic Pure Essential Oils, and Nature's Best CBD. And they also specialize in small batch handcrafted things so that whenever you're buying something, you're getting like the fresh made stuff. Hasn't been on the shelf for 20 years, right? Like a Twinkie. It's very, very good. So they also do face care and beard products. So there is something for the gentleman out there as well, featuring their signature CBD pain relief. So please check out their full line at pixiespotions.com, and the link for that and for Gnomeo, all of that is in the low bar wherever you guys are watching from, be it Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. Nope, I lied, not on Twitch, on YouTube and Facebook. If you live in the Tacoma area, you can use the code from Pixie's Potions. You can use the code LOCALDELIVER, all one word, if for orders that are $20 or more, and within a 20-mile radius, you can get free delivery. So please check them out. Go give them a follow on their media, etc., etc. And with that said, that brings us round here to our first vendor of the day, Nightly Creations. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well. I'm really excited right now because I just had a brilliant brainstorm right before the show of a thing that I want to do. So I'm super excited. Oh, I had a great idea. And now I'm jazzed up. I want to do the show and then go start the idea. So how about you? How are you today? Tell us who you are, where you're from. Give your shout outs.
Sure. I'm Jason. I'm from Nightly Creations. We're in the Northern Virginia area, kind of close to DC. So we specialize in chainmail jewelry, clothing, and accessories. So we do pretty much it all when it comes to chainmail.
I see some awesome stuff behind you. So I'm going to turn the camera over to you and give you the wide screen here. And let's see some of your amazing. Yeah, I can already see the stuff back there. So let's pull it forward and take a look at what you got. Also, that was an awesome shield with the Mjolnir behind you. So
yeah, this was one of my my first shield attempts. So I kind of keep it up there so I don't have to take it down anymore. But beside it, you guys can see the 2 mannequins here. This is Daphne. Daphne likes to dress up in the bikinis. And so she has our silver scale bikini and skirt along with the silver pauldrons. I can move the camera closer if you need to, if you want to see that a little closer. But I think those
ones are kind of big enough that I think we can see them. I actually quite like her pauldrons. I think those look really cool.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I'm brave enough to wear the bikini.
I'll admit I actually had to wear it myself the other day on stream
No, you did
because
not.
I did. So I wore it on my Twitch stream just last week or the week before.
You do know that once it's on the internet, it's out there forever, right?
It is, and people clipped it. I'm sure it's downloaded. It's out there. I wish I could say that's the most embarrassing thing I've done, but it isn't. So we're good. So this is Fred. Fred is wearing one of our, it's a Turkish round wolf head necklace. As a matter of fact, here's a Byzantine version, which has the, let's see, really nice large wolf head. If I could do that, there we go. Wolf head clasp on it.
Oh, cool. So it's almost like a torque, but it's...
Yeah, it's not a stiff torque.
Yeah. But that cool wolf clasp part comes at the bottom. Yeah, that's what makes it kind of torque-like.
Yeah, so a lot of people will get these and put like Mjolnir on there on the bottom.
Yeah, nice.
Down. Yeah. He's also sporting the glow in the dark cod piece that was an experiment the other day. So, yeah, we got a little bit of those as well.
I am compelled to ask.
Go right ahead.
Glow in the dark cod piece up close. I'm sure it just sounds all kinds of what, but how exactly did you make it glow in the dark? I guess is my actual question.
With the actual question being, how do I make it glow in the dark? It's actually pretty simple. With this, I was able to order glow in the dark scales, and so the scale piece was that.
There's metal scales that glow in the dark.
So these are plastic.
Oh, okay.
Back up a little bit. There we go. So these are plastic, and they do definitely glow in the dark. As a matter of fact, I'll throw it up under a light while we're talking, and we can kind of see it towards the end. But yeah, so we also made that. We also famously made the pizza cod piece a couple months ago. So there'll be a full ensemble of that later, much to my probable embarrassment, but that's okay.
Yes, you're being sold out by someone here in our chat, saying that they have pictures of Knightley in the cod piece as well.
Yes, that is definitely a true thing. So, yeah, I made this as the glow cod piece originally in like a Bet Dare a while back. So it's now kind of part of the shop. But
I seriously feel like I know men who would wear that, and it would be amazing. Like that would be the after hours at the tavern, or whatever at Renfiare, and it would be hilarity. Like,
it's become part of my persona, to be completely honest with you. So
that's awesome.
The fact that other people love it too is just the extra mile.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So. While we're kind of putting that together, the other things that I've done are combining scale and chainmail. So we have, if I can keep remembering to keep my little black tarp here, some scale turbines, or iris pendants is what I call them. So it's scales. It's a rigid stainless steel on the back, and the ring that holds it up. It's fairly decent size, about 1.5 inches or so.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a camera shutter.
Yes.
And so we have basically in all colors. So the scales actually, and the chainmail itself, if I'm working in aluminum, come in lots of colors. The chainmail comes in almost every color you can imagine at this point.
Right. I think those things, they remind me of like having a cool little spyglass to read things when you were a kid. I'm like, oh, it'd be
absolutely.
That would be super fun. So just have like a little piece of red something behind it, and then you could like do. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I've even put a little eye bead in there to kind of make it like a third eye.
Ooh, yeah.
So
or a dragon eye could be a thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Eye of Sauron,
yes.
Wherever your nerddom takes you.
That's
right. To go with the theme of us being in the middle of winter, we also have the snowflake pendants as well. So we have these guys here.
Oh yeah, nice.
Which are little 5-pointed snowflakes. The nice thing about this is I work majority of the time in aluminum, which is extremely lightweight. This jewelry isn't going to react to your skin very often, and it's not going to require the cleanup that sterling silver does or anything like that. As a matter of fact, and a lot of the other things that we do is almost everything that I make comes in a rainbow pattern as well. So this is our little rainbow snowflake. And like I said, we can go in a variety of colors and schemes. I think everyone has pretty much had that that go-to celebration where you're supposed to bring the bottle of wine, right, to your hostess, and you try to be the best person you can be, and you bring them a lovely bottle of wine, which they inevitably hate, and end up giving away themselves. One of the things that you can do is kind of spruce it up with a little bit of a bottle skirt.
That's
so this
the thing
is
they'll keep.
Exactly. So, when everyone forgets the bottle of wine that you brought, but this can decorate any bottle.
Yep.
And it's scales and lightweight aluminum once again. So the other things that I do is a lot of sculpture things. So we have these adorable little owls. See if I can get
those are adorable. I love that.
So they have little wings. And so we can do quite a few things with these. I keep them on my desk as little desk ornaments, but you can certainly I put pendant charms on, or pendant bails on them, so you can wear them as necklaces. And they come in, like I said, variety of styles and colors. We have the little mint chocolate chip owl.
Oh.
And
they just kind of stand up on their own, huh?
Oh yeah, they just stand up on their own. They have no cares in the world. And then, of course, for Halloween, we did a little bit of a vampire owl, even with little glow-in-the-dark bat wings.
That's cute.
So, yeah, red eyes and all that. We also do dragons, which everyone wants to be the mother of dragons, right? So here's our red one. We have, I've made silver, rainbow, and they're posable as well. If I can get it standing up in my hand, which is going to be a feat on its own. Let's see. There we go.
Oh,
and so you can pose it, and it also curls up into a little ball, and basically kind of just sleeps on your desk. Let's see if I can tilt the camera. No.
Is this true that you used the owl style to make a baby Yoda?
I did, and I wish I would have remembered that, or I would have brought it out from the car. But yeah, I definitely used the owl, put the wings, made it look like little ears, and basically looks like a baby Yoda.
That is amazing, and I should have one of those.
Yeah, I don't even know what we were doing when we came up with the idea. It was just like, I bet I could do that. Why not? And
that's how it happens.
That's how it happens, right? So that's basically kind of all the good ideas in arts, I think, is two people kind of drinking a little bit and going, you know what, I bet I could do that. But no one gets hurt in it, so it's even better.
I'm over here like trying to swap us around. Hey,
no worries. Hey, how are you?
Hi. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can make myself small and make you big. I'm going to try that. So we have like 1 minute left because I know we got
no
worries. 1 minute. So, and I'll do your last thing. So one more thing.
Okay. One more thing. Let's go with the spirit of Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
And made this beautiful stainless steel heart with a rainbow edging.
I like it.
On stainless steel chain.
I like the rainbow part especially.
Yeah. So I know I pretty much ate off all the time and whatnot, but we, like I said, we do pretty much everything.
Are you wearing chainmail?
I am. This is actually my own chainmail. I actually wore this to my wedding as a vest before I put sleeves on it. But yeah, it's just aluminum chainmail, not the heavyweight stuff. Don't shoot me with any arrows; it will kill me. But it's fun. It's a nice little project that keeps me going, and now I've expanded it to just more than just a hobby.
Yeah, no, it looks great. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Now, you are participating in the magic word. So the magic word this week, everybody, is the same as it was last week, actually, because we missed our regular Wednesday show this last week, so we didn't get a new magic word. So it's still sushi cat, all one word. And the magic word for you is 30% off in your shop this week if people use the word sushi cat as a coupon code. So, and then that will be the regular magic word for everyone else as well. So I will, in fact, I will put that into the comments because I think I forgot to put it into the tickers, but yes, so Sushi Cat it is. And is there anything you would like to say before we let you go this afternoon?
No, but thank you. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and we shall bid you adieu, good sir.
Adieu.
All right, we're cruising right along to our next vendor, and do I see you down there in the wings? Yes, I do. Lauren, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm great.
So you're quite the prolific person as well. So given all the things that you do, but today we're focusing on what you've got here from your Etsy store, Wimsi Design. Please, if you will, just introduce yourself and give a shout out to whoever you may like and tell us about what you do.
All right, so my name is Lauren, and I do run my Etsy shop called Wimsi Design. I've been doing chainmail for almost 20 years now. I started when I was a teenager. I was a metalsmith, and I had a piece that I needed to put a piece of chainmail on, so I looked up how to weave it, loved it, been doing it ever since. Since then, I've learned to do a crazy number of weaves.
Yes. It looks like you have some amazing stuff back there too. So
thanks. I work mostly in aluminum. I do also work in silver, steel, niobium, pretty much anything. But the aluminum I like because it's cost effective. It's lightweight. It doesn't tarnish as much as other things, and you can get it in like literally any color. So it's just very, very versatile. So I like that. But I do custom orders. So if somebody has, I had a person who was like, oh, I really want this in, sterling silver. It's like, all right, well, it takes a little longer because I have to order the rings because I don't keep those on hand, but I can do them. I do mostly jewelry. Every now and then I do a custom piece that is different. This was my husband's Halloween costume. He was being the Black Knight, so I had to make him a coif, which goes on his head.
Black Knight always prevails.
Yep, exactly. So,
I kind of want to see some of those beautiful necklaces that it looks like you've got back there.
Yeah, absolutely. So some of these, let's see if I can get these up here. You see those? This one is.
They look like they've got pearls in them, maybe?
They have, these are brown pearl beads, and then they are wrapped in a Byzantine chain, so It kind of frames it. And I have that, I can do, let's see, I've got a bracelet of that one too.
Ooh, like a matching set.
Yeah, so, and I can do different colors of beads and obviously different colors of chains, but, so a lot of my stuff that I've got here, I will often have, the earrings, the bracelet, the necklace, it can all go together. So any chain that I've got here in the bracelet length, I can turn into a necklace easily enough.
And seeing how it's only the 7th, there's plenty of time for everybody to buy Valentine's presents. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. It's like if you're looking for something for your special someone, a lot of these, here, I'm going to see if I can scoot this a little closer so you can see.
Ooh, oh, look at these ones. What?
You can get ones that are really delicate for, people who like really delicate jewelry. You can have
them a little
tiny things. I've got, like, this is a dragon scale cuff. It's one of the larger ones.
Now, can I ask a quick question? So if somebody wants to buy something, but they need it or want it in a certain size, what does the process look like for you for them to get something custom in a specific size?
Well, so what I have on my shop right now, I'm going to kind of get down here so you can see me. What I have in my shop right now is like for the bracelet lengths, I will do this a set price for 6 to 8 inches, which covers most people. If you need it smaller or larger than that, then I will adjust the price to fit, because when I calculate out my prices, I actually do it per inch.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a big deal for me. It just means, you know, if you need it smaller, then it won't cost as much in materials or time. If you need it larger, then it'll cost a little bit more. So, right. But yeah, I'm more than happy to adjust to any size that people need.
These things they're all beautiful. You have a ton of different designs. They look,
I do.
Display looks really nice.
My hobby is actually learning new weaves, because I love learning. When I started doing this, it was just for me, and I just wanted to learn it. And then finally I had like piles of this stuff laying around, and my friends are like, why don't you sell some of this stuff? So, but yeah, I love learning new styles and new weaves and things. So I'm constantly adding to my shop and my repertoire, and yeah.
Okay, earrings. I see earrings.
Yep.
And some trays of things, but I can't tell what they are because they're kind of far away.
Yeah, so let me talk about what is in my trays. So one of the things in my trays, these are actually my best seller.
Rings.
Yeah, let's see. See if I can hold those close enough. Yep. So these are out of focus, but these are European 4-in-1 rings. And again, these ones I don't keep a lot in stock because I actually have to custom make them for every person depending on ring size. So I think I do have in the shop itself, for the description of this, it tells you how to measure your finger so that I know what size ring to make, and then I custom make it for every person who orders it. And I can make it in pretty much any color. I can make it in a bunch of patterns. So like this one, if you can see it, it's actually, yeah, you can't really see it in the camera. It's white down the middle and blue down the sides.
It's itty bitty. Like, yeah, rings.
My camera's having trouble focusing. Or like this one. This one is actually the used as the logo for my shop. It's a rainbow ring.
Hold if you want to help the camera, if you just like maybe hold your hand up behind the finger, because it's probably trying to focus on your face is what it's probably trying to do. So there we go.
Helping.
It's a little blurry, but we can see it.
Get the idea. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is so tiny, it's hard for the camera to even focus on. I also have, in my little bin of stuff, I have these are dragon scale key rings.
Oh, nice. I bet those are fun to, like a tactile kind of, you know how people do those fidget spinners? I can imagine myself just like.
I love dragon scale. It is so much fun to play with. Actually, the dragon scale bracelets is one of my favorite things to just play with because it's so wibbly.
Yeah. Yes, I can see that.
But yeah, these are fun. And again, they come in tons and tons of color combinations. I have pendants in here. Again, a lot of these are just me playing. So some of these you might not find in my shop. But if you say, hey, I really liked those pendants, can I get one? I'll totally give you one. But so I have. Oh, can you see those?
There we go. Yep, I can. Right there is perfect.
So that and then I've got, this is.
Ooh. I really like that one.
So this is kind of an S weave. This is done with Japanese 12-in-1 is the name of the pattern.
Wow.
And that one actually also comes as earrings.
Those are really pretty. I like those a lot.
Cannot make this focus.
Actually, we can see it pretty good when you hold it up. No, just a little bit back, and it seems to be doing all right. So,
all right, I'll show you a few more of my earrings. So you can see I've got stands of Earrings, they come in lots and lots of colors, but just so you can see a couple more of the styles.
Mm-hmm.
So like here's an ombre little triangles. I do also, a lot of these I do as hooks, but I can absolutely do studs as well if people prefer studs. I can do them with metal backs. I have rubber backs for people who don't like them. These ones are
Those ones remind me of a Tudor rose.
Yeah, so a lot these look very flower-like. These are done with a Celtic pattern. And these ones, again, come with lots of accent colors. So like those ones were very pale blue with the silver. But like, so here's an example with red with silver. Or I've got, here's green with silver. So you can get different highlights depending on what you like. This is called elf weave.
Why is it called elf weave?
That's just the name of the weave that makes that chainmail. It's just called elf weave.
Kind of reminds me of a jellyfish.
The things I put on myself, but so you can see the elf weave pattern. This is an elf weave chain with a border.
Yeah, I like that.
And then this is the same elf weave chain done as a sheet, so it can be a cuff. Actually, let me put this on the dark one.
Oh, there we are. Nice.
So the names of the weaves, they're usually dependent on who made it up and what area of the world it is. So like
that makes sense.
You know, Persian weaves, parallel weaves, European weaves, Japanese weaves.
So this is kind of like almost like with crocheting. People that do chainmail invent styles of weaves and things, then they get to name it, and then like that's gotcha. That's exactly. Like
so somebody went, you know, this looks like fantasy to me, so I'm gonna call it elf weave.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, I know that we're coming up here on our minutes, but I know that also you wanted to throw in a mention here about your books as well. And so, yeah, please feel free to, let's take a look at that.
So if anybody out there is interested in urban fantasy novels, I'm also the author of the Magic Smith series. You can see the 4 of them back here. I've got 4 that are out currently. The 5th book is coming out soon. It's in revisions right now. So this series is about a person who was raised thinking she was human and finds out she's part fae. She's a metalsmith. She does chainmail.
Hey, play to your strengths, right? Right what you know. That's right.
So yeah, so the first, like I said, the first 4 books are out. The first one is called A Drop of Magic. You can get them from all major distributors. It's available in the paperback, the ebook, and in audiobook. So
oh wow. Yeah.
And this book actually has
all these things.
so this book, if it matters to you, has won awards. It was won the Best Urban Fantasy for the Imagine Award last year, and it won the Best in Science Fiction and Fantasy Award for the Eric Hoffer Prize. It was also shortlisted for the Grand Prize Award, and it won the First Horizon Award for debut authors because it was my first book. So
we are going to have you come back for our Friday author reads episode and read to us from one of your books. That is,
I'd love to. Yes,
that needs to be like the next thing. So, see you back here for a little bit of a different thing. Yes. So, is there pick one more thing, and then we shall part ways, and it will be sweet sorrow.
One more thing. Okay, I'll do this necklace back here because it shows off a couple different things. It shows off this barrel weave pattern, which I love. I love having bracelets in this because it's a nice, fun, simple thing that comes in lots of colors. This is a parallel weave for the pendant, and then a set bead, which actually spins. I'm a fidget spinner kind of person, so this has to be able to spin freely so I can play with it. So.
Do you have a selection of different types of beads that you can put in the middle of those, or?
I do, yeah. So I have a big old box of beads that I can pick from of various sizes, various types. I have stone beads, glass beads, lean over here.
Yeah. Sorry. I brought us back together and there we are. So
yeah, again, I do custom orders. So if you have an idea, even I have people who are just like, hey, I saw a thing. It made me think maybe I would like this. And I can work with you to figure out what exactly you need and how we can make it. So.
Well, very cool. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. You two are participating in the magic word. So if people order from you this week and they use the magic word sushi cat, they will get some manner of bonus little surprise gift with their order from you. So yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.
You too. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. We are cruising right along. The time is actually going faster than I expected today. And so I see our next vendor down there in the wings. Whoop. Hello, Jessica. How are you?
Hello. Doing good. How about you?
A long time no see with your face. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Like I'm happy to see you here.
I am happy to be here. It's nice to actually get back into everyone that we've missed since we moved.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you moved and now then COVID, and it's like you probably barely even had time to get integrated because you guys went to Florida, right?
Yep. We moved down to Florida almost 4 years ago, and we are getting ready to move back.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
Well, please, so we're talking like, hey, we're the bestest of friends. Please, if you will, introduce yourself to our audience and tell us who you are, give some shout outs to maybe your home fairs, etc. And then I will give you the screen and we can see what you've got to sell us today.
Sounds good. I am Jessica and my husband is Carl. He's the seamstress of the group. I tend to do the crafting. We have always wanted to own our own business and especially be able to go to events and sell at events because we just love the family that is events.
Yep.
So COVID happened and we had free time.
Yeah, no events and all of the time.
So we took that time and started making things and going, well, I like this. Maybe other people will too. And opened up our Etsy shop.
Nice.
And
you were productive.
Yeah. So my first shout out is to my husband for being super supportive of me and for helping and creating things himself. He couldn't join me tonight, but he's here.
Well, tell him I said hello.
Will do.
Okay.
The second shout out is to my little sibling. They helped me prepare for tonight so that I didn't get too nervous. They have their own Twitch stream. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I need to say?
You are going to do just fine. So I'm going to turn the screen over to you and you can show us what you've got. I, of course, am right here. You can hear my voice like the man behind the magic curtain, right? Like,
oh, I mean, magic curtain, we're good, right?
Exactly. I like your dragonfly thing, by the way.
Thank you. We do too. So my husband is the dragonfly tailor, which is why we have the tapestry.
Nice.
And bringing back the theme of what you wore to your wedding, this is actually my wedding dress that my husband made for me. We don't have costume and garb up on our Etsy store yet, but we are working very diligently. It's very hard to not overprice it.
Yes.
And get pictures and options available. So that is what we are working on. We are happy to sell if you message us even before we have them up, because he loves doing that.
So do you, out of curiosity, have a place here that I know you have your Facebook. Do you, on your Facebook and your Instagram, do you post pictures of things, even though they might not be in your Etsy, but people can see maybe your works in progress or things that are about to be made or go live, and so they can maybe message you there to say, hey, I'm interested in that item or whatever?
Yes. I have not gotten super good about posting on a regular basis yet, but I'm working on it. I do like to try and get images up when I remember to take pictures. Most of it is, we post it when we remember.
Well, own thing social media is for sure. So, and it's definitely a thing, getting all of those pictures and the descriptions and everything. Etsy is a thing. It takes a minute to build it up. So,
and getting good lighting is probably our biggest issue with pictures so far. You'd think in Florida we had all the lighting we need.
Well, you guys have a lot of hurricanes too. I'm not sure how light those are. So, well, can you bring that forward and
Yes,
tell us a little bit
definitely.
about this work?
So this was made in April. We will have been married for 10 years, so almost 11 years ago. And this is just my favorite feature of it, besides the matching colors that are us, is they have frog closures. So that you can reach around yourself and grab it from the back. And it comes right up close enough to you. You can hook it together, and it'll keep the sleeves out of the way.
What?
So when you're at an event or just hanging around the house, whatever you want to do,
Right.
it stays out of the way, but you still get the long flowy sleeves that are just too much fun not to have.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
I don't even try and come up with them. That is all him. And I am super proud of him for it. So this is just one of the examples. He made my shirt today that I'm wearing.
I like its big long cuffs and its puffy shoulders.
Yes. Yeah, put together a little bit. Just nice to have something comfortable and simple to wear. And then what we actually do have up on the shop, can't see them very well, but I can grab them in just a second.
Yeah.
One of the main things that I do is the wind chimes. And I make sure that they are very, I can't reach just a sec here.
Okay.
I make sure that they are not super loud because I am not a fan of super loud wind chimes. I just like the pretties. So this is one of my water themed ones.
Nice. I like how it's on a spiral too. Yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it pretty well.
So I just go to the store and see what I find. I love checking out yard sales and secondhand shops because one of my favorite things to do is upcycle as much as I can.
Yes, and we fairies love that. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly. This is my big Valentine's one. And something that my husband came up with for a custom order that I did is it's a heart-shaped top.
Oh.
So it's still the spiral, but it's also a heart. So that is the full-size Valentine's one. And then I also, for Valentine's, created, because sometimes you like to have pretties, but you don't necessarily have a lot of money to spend. So I made miniature ones.
I like to hear them tinkle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to just...
It's just a little bit. You're right. It's not like a huge, loud, obnoxious chime. They're just nice and delicate.
And I know lots of people like the noisy, so I'm perfectly willing to put the long sound tubes on them if that's what someone likes. It's just not my thing. So
everybody has their own, right? Teach their own.
Exactly. Okay.
Now,
yes.
Do you have more things there with you? Because I can't actually see what's in front of you. So do you have more things there with you that you want to show us, or would you like to take a look at your Etsy shop together?
I do actually have a lot more things. They're just kind of hidden back here.
Well, I see. That's fun.
Yes.
Is that a misfit elephant, by the way, that's behind you?
That is one of our newest shop product. I love old fashioned. So I got a
person. What?
Never, right?
I know, crazy.
So I found I was gifted patterns for sock animals. And I can do monkeys. I can do, right now, for Valentine's, I've got a pair of owls for little lovebirds.
Oh.
And you can find just regular sock monkeys with the traditional socks pretty much anywhere. So I want a Halloween or Christmas or Valentine's or St. Patty's or whatever holiday you like themed.
I like that St. Patrick's. We were literally just talking about making a prize basket for. Remember that idea that I had right before the show? We were talking about prize baskets for it, and I'm like, the prize basket should be filled with just green things, and then there's that cute little St. Patrick's Day plushie. So
they're so much fun to make, and they're suitable for home decor, for kids' play toys, and if someone wants them for a younger kid or for a pet stew toy, I can very easily not use buttons for the eyes.
Right. All right, what do we have next?
So our most popular seller is our dice boxes.
Ooh, let's see that.
I don't
All
have
right, all
any
you nerds out there, pay attention.
Right. I don't have any of my regular ones because I make them as they're ordered.
Okay.
Our most popular one, I'm gonna have to find a new way to make because they quit making the box.
Oh dear. Well, let's see.
So
what one's left?
What I've got right now is ones that didn't turn out when I made them for someone, and instead of just throwing them away, I redesigned them. So this one is a fantasy lake.
Yeah.
With a little waterfall and a butterfly clasp. 3 compartments on the interior for, there we go, pens and pencils. You can easily fit dice. You can fit cards. Works great for organizing. And you can travel with it and still have a rolling surface to keep it all in.
Oh, that's a cool idea. I didn't even think about that. That is an excellent idea.
This was one of those that I went, hey, I want this thing because I love playing, but I hate that I can either have a tray or a box. I want both. So this is another one. It just didn't turn out on the top, so I modified it. And now it's fun.
It's like a river on a landscape, right?
Yeah. I tried a new method for getting the paint on the top because on the regular ones, it's actually whiteboard writing surface so that you can keep track of stats and stuff on the top as well.
Oh, that's cool.
That didn't work on this one. So this one got something decorative instead.
I like that whiteboard idea, though. That's a good idea.
It's so helpful.
You are a like inner dice goblin intensifying.
Yes.
Yes.
The most popular one with my friends is this type right here.
Well, this is also. I'm just sharing comments with you from the. Yes, very clever with the sleeves, says the person who was always complaining about them.
Yes.
My sleeves too are like really, really long. So, all right.
But they're so much fun when they're long.
I know. I love them.
So this one is obviously got the rolling tower as well, but it still has the compartment for the pens and pencils to store the dice. You can put the deck of spell cards up here and store your minis or Post-it notes or whatever. That still has room to both store and travel with everything and have a rolling surface without taking up extra space.
I love that built-in dice tower. That's novel.
And decorate the
top.
Yes.
You drazzle. I always put my emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah. For customizing, I didn't do it on these ones because I did so much on the other one, but these ones I customize on the interior for designs. So we can do wood burning, we can do hand painting, vinyl decals.
Yep, that dice tower is fantastic.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun designing it. It's just seeing all of my friends sitting around the table with 5 things out in front of them and no room left on the table to actually play.
So a quick question, if somebody had, say, their own personal design or something, would you be able to take a design that somebody had and then put it onto a box if they wanted to have their own, whatever it is?
Yep.
Cool.
That's actually the way we do the majority of our designs. We have a few stencils, but most of our designs are people's sending us the image they want. And we go, okay, do you want it wood burned? Do you want it painted? Or do you want a vinyl decal?
Oh, nice.
And whatever they choose, that's what gets put on the box.
Nice. That's very cool. So that's a definitely a personalized gift item right there.
Yes. And they work great for gifts for yourself too.
Right. All right. One more thing, and then we must part ways.
Okay. Oh my. Well, I suppose the easiest thing to go with is continuing with the D&D theme here. We've got terrain pieces, rocks, and my favorite, the little fireplaces.
Oh, that is adorable.
Can do them in a myriad of colors, including just regular fire. So that you can have, it fits perfectly on a 1-inch grid.
Did you print these yourselves, like a 3D print them?
Yes and no. It's a 3D printing pen instead of a 3D printer.
Oh,
so
wow.
that I can get it's actually hollow in between these pieces.
Yeah.
You can't really do that as stable with a printer. So the 3D printing pen works wonderfully for it.
Those
and
are
they
cool.
all have actual fire pit logs on the bottom. And 2 different sizes here. Small or large. So we like doing a lot of random different terrain pieces to be able to enhance the playing field.
Yeah, that is awesome. So, wow, you have done so many things since you guys went away, and we shall all here in the Northwest benefit by your return.
I cannot wait, and I hope that 2022, our first event will be 2 Rivers in Wenatchee.
Right. Well, we'll see you there if it is. So
yes.
All right. Well, I will bid you adieu this afternoon. You also, though, I want to say real quick, you're participating in the hello, magic word come out of my mouth. Is that,
yes.
that what you're sending as the bonus gift for the magic word?
This is the bonus gift for the magic word, little either mini chime or ornament. And if, along with the magic word, I'm told a general idea of what you want in the center, I can customize that for you as well. I have a stack of charms that I can choose from for you.
Well, the magic word is sushi cat, you guys. And just so everybody knows, a little reminder, the links for all of our vendors today are in the low bar. They will remain up after the show indefinitely, so you can come back anytime and check for that. And if you feel like you're going to forget today's magic word, just think of this little song that I have. Sushi cat, what are they feeding you? So that's how we remember. So with that said, I will let you go this afternoon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. That brings us around to our very last vendor for today, Stormy Faye.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm waiting for spring to come around because I haven't had a chance to wear an outfit that I think is worthy of the flower crown that I got from you like at Christmas time. So,
I know, I'm excited to see it.
Its colors are spring colors, so I'm like, come on, like after St. Patrick's Day, and then I'm like, then we'll be moving into the time. So yeah, tell us
start
please.
gardening.
Yeah. Tell us, obviously, you are Stormy Faye. Tell us what you do and give a shout out to anybody you want to give a shout out to. And then the whole screen shall be yours. Most of it.
All right. I am with Vault of the Fae. We are just a little group of fairies that like storytelling and crafting, and all of our items are very mythical, obviously fantasy-based stuff. So I'll show you guys a couple of things that we got here that I have. I'm going to basically be showing you guys a lot of my galaxy stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
First, though, I tried to set these up so they can be used.
Is this where you normally have magical land, but it's not behind you for some reason?
It's not. I had a Christmas thing up, and then I haven't put my magical thing back up yet.
Now, galaxy jars. Tell me about these.
I don't know how
Right
many.
there is good. I can see them there. They've got the light on them. Yeah.
So I've got different colors. They're all galaxy jars. There's little stars inside and glitter and beads, and it's filled with the resin, and they're just super cute and sparkly. And then this one here, if you go to my Etsy, you can see them a lot detailed. I know they're so little. This one's actually a mermaid one. There's seaweed and pearls and seashells inside, as well as a few mermaid scales. So we have those. And
Are you
then,
wearing one of these? Is that what you're wearing?
yes, I'm wearing a purple one, which there is only one purple one.
And
I
you
want to make more colors, but right now I have pink, green, blue, and yellow. But if you want a specific color, I can make custom stuff. I enjoy doing that. And then I'm going to get onto my galaxy stuff kick, because that's my favorite thing to make and paint. This is a painting, and it's tears. If you can see, this is actually hollow right here.
Oh, yeah.
Little eyeballs. And then in the back here are LED lights. So it's kind of hard to see with all the lights. I guess if I turn the lights off, you could really see it, but it glows.
I can actually see that it's lit up.
Like if I turn it full back,
Ooh. Yeah. Nope.
And so basically, I designed them so when the battery dies, you can either replace the battery, or if you don't want to, you can just rip it all out and just have the painting.
Might I ask why it is that you are on a galaxy kick? What is it about the galaxy stuff that just calls to you? Because you've done some really great art.
I don't know. I've always been a big fan of the Federation and hope to join them someday, but, we'll see where that goes. And it's just so sparkly and pretty. It's my favorite thing to paint, because if you ask what medium I use in all of my crafts, it's glitter. So galaxy and glitter goes hand in hand, and I just love painting them. It's really relaxing.
Hey, just think though, we live in a time where it may be possible for you to travel into space. So,
if the humans would stop arguing with each other and just figure it out, it would be great.
We'd be there already. So yes, so Galaxy Jar here.
Yes, hand painted. I do custom requests. This is my last one I have. So, but if you want a specific color, theme, galaxy, I can base them off, like your sign or anything like that too.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
And to go with that, these are kind of new. They're little bags.
Oh, pretty, with your cool galaxy paintings on them.
This is all hand painted too. So.
Oh, wow.
And I got these guys.
If somebody wanted like a particular, because you said your sign, and then I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And then, but if somebody had like a constellation or something that was their favorite constellation, would you?
Yeah, most definitely. That's kind of what I meant. Anything, specific constellation you like, or your sign, I can totally throw that in there if you want a jar or your bag, or I do canvas. I just don't have any to show right now.
That's okay. What do we have? What do you have in your hand there?
Incense burners.
Oh.
I have to make a red one because I have blue, purple, and red going on here. So my red one's on the way.
Those are things that we have in this house.
Yes, I do. I do too. I figured a lot of the Fae like burning incense, so it seemed like a natural choice. And then one of my favorite things is the fairy doors.
Yes, I love
And
those.
they are water resistant, so you can put them in your garden as long as they're not going to get a giant downpour. I think they should be pretty good. Spring's coming up, so these will be perfect to put in your garden and invite the fairies out to help them grow.
Can you make those in any color?
Of course, everything is customizable. And that's about all I got today. I wanted to just show you guys all my galaxy stuff. So, yeah, I do customize anything specific you want painted. I do whatever, really. Give me an idea. If you like a specific creature, I can work with that too.
Yeah, very good. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today and showing us your stuff. Also, oh, one more thing.
The freebie for word of the day.
I know, I was just going to say sushi cat for the magic word. I was just going to say.
I have little protection jars that are going to come with your item. It's got black salt, pink salt, lavender, and then obviously some glitter in there. And those 3 items are really good for protection. So it's just like a little trinket that you can carry around with you. Keep the negative energy off you.
Shoo shoo.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so that'll be your extra gift if you order with Sushi Cat.
All right, Sushi Cat's magic word. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5:01. This is bringing us around near to the end of our show. Yes, you have a compliment there also. Thank you, Azure Raven Witch. I love the fairy doors. So please, if you will, remember to hit that like and subscribe button for us. And being Sunday, that means our next episode will be on Wednesday, Fae News. We missed it last week because of things and stuff, which we very rarely do, and I apologize, but we will be here this Wednesday. So, yes, and if you actually go to our last episode of Fae News and put in the magic word Sushi Cat, you'll be entered to win the prize that we had. So, I think with all of that said, that's everything. Remember, tomorrow's the cutoff date for guessing GNOMEO'S hearts. Let me grab that. I'll put, I will
remind me.
I know, I did remind you. I will put that link back up for you guys. That is the link. Just go there, and you will see the pictures of the GNOMEO'S with their jars of candy hearts, and try to guess as close as you can. And
They're so cute. I want one.
We had fun making them, too, on our DIY live stream. So, and I'm looking forward. I have brainstormed what I want the next DIY live stream to be. So, so I'm excited for that. And, I guess with all of that said, that's everything for today, you guys. And I bid you a good Sunday, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Hello, friends. This is Gone for Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family. Safe travels!